Now, Kevin, we're going to have a look at the Championship, which of course kicks off a week earlier than the Premier League. Leeds United, under Bielsa last season, they had a great run and they just fell short in the playoffs, as we all know. But they were 4-1 favourites to win the Championship. They're now 11-4 after having a very good start to the season. Yeah. You're looking at Fulham, who of course came down after spending over 100 million in the Premier League last season. They're second favourite at 13-2. West Brom 8-1. Cardiff, disappointing start for them. They're a 10-1 chance. Derby, I think personally, they could struggle this year at 14-1. And Brentford, who of course got beaten by Boyle Sports back Birmingham City. That was a massive defeat for them at home. 75% possession, 12 shots on goal. They're 14-1. Stoke are 16s, and it's 20-1 Bar. Who do you see as most likely winners of this year's Championship?
Yeah, I mean, Leeds are obviously going to be favourites. The size of the club. It looked last season they were going to go up, didn't they? They fell into the playoffs, fell away towards the back end of the season, and that's what usually happens. We've seen that so often when sides do fall away and go into the playoffs, they do fail. You can't look beyond Leeds for what Bielsa brings. He's box office, isn't he? Yeah. Everything that he did last season as well with that side. And if you've seen Leeds play, they're a very good side to watch as well. I disagree with you on Derby, actually. I watched Derby last night against Huddersfield and I was impressed, particularly in the first half. I still think they've got some really good players. Tom Lawrence up and running. He's got to be in a shout for, if you're looking at goal scorers this season as well. 2 goals for him last night. He looks a real threat. And I think he's been given a bit more of a central role from Philip Cocu. Mention Philip Cocu. I think the managers that's in the league, Slaven Bilic, Bielsa, you're saying there, Cocu. Oh, there's some big names, and then some of the other managers that's given. Lee Bowyer's coming with Charlton, Scott Parker at Fulham. Big names this year. The Championship is a big one this season. Outside Leeds, I think Derby. Fulham's going to be an interesting one because they spent. You mentioned that 100 million last year. There's very little change in the squad. Mitrovic is the favourite to be top scorer in the Championship this season. So you've got 1 or 2 players that have got proven pedigree at that level, and Fulham getting promoted the way they did the season before last out of that league, they played some great football. So I wouldn't rule out Fulham even after the start that they had getting beat against Barnsley at the weekend.
Do you think they lose Sessegnon to Spurs?
That looks likely, doesn't it? There's a potential swap deal, I think, as well, isn't there, that could go in. So they could get a couple of Tottenham players off the back of that, which could help them. So West Brom, as I'm saying there earlier on, I think they're in with a shout. Cardiff, there's very little change to their squad. Warnock, pedigree, pedigree that he's got. He's been there, done it. But I'd love Leeds to go up. I would love Leeds to be back in the Premier League. Massive club. They'd be a top 10 certainly potential in the Premier League if they were in there. So when they fell away, it's been surprising that they've taken so long to get back. West Brom as well under Bilic. I think he's got some good attacking talent in that West Brom side as well. So if I'm going, they're easy names to throw out because there will be a surprise this season as well. But I'm going to go for Leeds and West Brom top 2. Yeah.